Good evening, rollers, and welcome to this bonus stream that I have definitely not thrown together at the last minute because of the launch of a game that I've been waiting for ages. This is my first playthrough of the fresh installation of Super Robot Wars Y. I've only started the game up once to make sure I could capture it, and then I closed it down immediately, so I have not done anything in this game. I know very little about it other than the robots that are in it, and I was very excited when they announced it, so yay. I don't know if we'll continue on with this as a regular stream. We'll see if anyone does tune in and enjoys it. I might be persuaded to continue. But for now, I just wanted to share and have evidence of my experience and first impressions of a game series that I have loved for many, many years. I first came across this as a third-year university student, as one of my very, very good friends who now works for Sumo Digital, showed me one of the PlayStation 2 versions, which I think was one that had the Evangelion robots in it. And it's just when I saw the combat, as you can see sort of the playthrough of, I think this is one of the, this is Super Robot Tyson OG, I think, playing at the moment. Yeah, as soon as I saw the combat, I was like, I have to get this game. And then when I said this game, didn't realise how many of them there really are. My personal favourite ones are the ones that came out on the, I think it was the DS, with the OG Frontiers, which had a very different combat style, but used like Capcom characters for like a beat-em-up style game. I absolutely fell in love with that style of gameplay. But the Super Robot series has been one of my favourites for well over 20 years now. And it's nice to have another one to play since the 30th anniversary edition. They've announced quite a few upcoming ones, but they might always throw more in. I was really happy when they put in the Ray Earth robots in the 30th one. But we'll see what they add in this one. There were some really nice surprises for the DLC, with some sneaky peeks at some Kamen Riders, which it was like, yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is a must-buy for me. But, as I say, we'll try it out for a couple of hours, see what it's like. I've waited all day for this one. I did plan to start a little bit sooner. As you can hear the cars revving outside, probably. But had some deliveries to accept, and that got delayed a little bit, so it postponed the start. And it got to so once the whole game was kind of late, I went, oh, I haven't eaten today. Oops. So just heated up some leftovers. Not a proper meal. I haven't eaten properly at all today. So I think I'll have to make up for that tomorrow. Got another delivery expected though in the afternoon, but that should at least provide some foods. Today was just drinks, because I ran out of everything. Either way, we'll load the game up. Just literally, I'm going to enjoy everything. We'll watch the introductions, we'll go through all the options in the menu, and we'll play through at least the opening chapter or two, depending on how long it takes. Look at some of the customization options. My usual style is I'll play a female character, because if I have to look at a character for the whole time, it's going to be female. It's always Satsuki. If you've ever been part of the stream before, you'll know it's always Satsuki. She's in every game. And probably really focus on one of the original robots that they've added for this game, just for that variety. But I have no idea what my team's going to be. From what I understand, like in most of the Super Robot games, you can't really go wrong with any of them. So we'll just have a look, see which ones I like. Definitely want to have the Kamen Rider in there if I can. Especially Double. Double has been my favourite. It used to be Fies. I used to think Fies was my favourite, and then I saw Kamen Rider Double, and that just kind of completely took over. Either way, let's get this started up and see where it goes. You may have noticed I've also added in some new stream avatars, some new stickers. No new sound effects yet, because the newer ones I added are still not there. And I'm hoping the sound works. Looks like it does. Nice. I'm going to play this with mouse and, yeah, the mouse for now. So let's have a look. So yeah, I set this up to be borderless. That resolution makes me upset, but I know this is like cross-platform. It was designed for like being able to run on the Switch, which I nearly got the Switch version, but PC all the way. I don't need to worry about keybinds, and there's no other options at the beginning. So let's go into a new game. Casual mode. There is no harm in playing through on casual. You get more experience, you can level up more and things cheaper, so you can customize quicker. Normal's probably how I'll play it, and it says you can always change it later, so if it does get too difficult. I don't like playing things on hard mode. I think it adds a challenge, but I don't need to. But it says you do get bonus credits if you can finish quickly. So, I mean, there's bonuses for people that like a challenge. And I am by no means an expert on this. But you get less SP. Can't be targeted with another ally spirit during the enemy phase. There's other changes, but you get more. Oh, the cost of credits goes up. Okay, yeah, I'm sticking to normal mode, I think, for now. Story and the units you can recruit are not affected in any way. Yes. Excellent. So they have 2 characters they've introduced for this one. Cross or Forte. Cross is a ninja. They're both ninjas. I saw that, I was like, really? I'm not a big fan of like the ninja or pirate aesthetics, but Cross is voiced by Kazumasa Fukugawa, 180 centimeters tall, cold, ruthless, enjoys reading. His favorite food is shime-saba. A ninja, special operative that follows customs descending from traditional Japanese ninjas. As the head of a ninja group called the Special Stealth Forces Haze, he pilots the mobile armored ninja Lunadrak. But we're going to be playing as Forte, as voiced by Aya Yamane Aya. 162 centimeters tall, upbeat and cheery. She likes watching sumo, and her favourite food is yakitori. So, had to. I like watching sumo, and I like eating yakitori. So, she is also a ninja special force, a special operative from a tradition that descends from classical Japanese ninjas. As a rookie within a ninja group called the Special Stealth Forces Haze, she pilots the Lunadrak 2, made of spare parts from the head's unit. But look, it's like a pink. It looks like a samurai. I mean, they're basically color palette swaps of each other, aren't they? But yeah, we got that one. Can I change their names? Oh, in which case, sorry, Fort, you are getting renamed to Satsuki. Yay. And if I consider I can change the name, I'm a big fan of Clamp manga. One of my favorites is X 1999. My favourite character was Satsuki Atoji, who, if you're not aware of, I would massively recommend watching it, but go in with a bunch of tissues and have psychological help ready for you afterwards. The TV series is amazing. The film that I saw first, this is a real head mess. But Satsuki is one of the dragons of Earth, who is bonded to the Beast, and I will say nothing else because she's an amazing character. But I'll stick with the nickname Fort, just to stick within the storyline. Birthday? Oh no, you know what? Let's give her. Oh, 8th month, August 29th. Can we do that? Oh, we can change it. I just had to take the enter key. I just picked that date at random. I don't know why I chose the 16th of August. I hate the fact that's that way round, but Japanese format as well. Month and day. No year at least. Blood type B? No, let's go O type. I like the fact that you can completely customize like the names and stats of your character there. That's quite cool. I don't think it'll have any change on the game. Don't think it'll make much difference. This game is a work of fiction. It has no relation whatsoever to any real people, events, or groups. Kore wa fiction desu. Always made me laugh when I saw that at the end of TV series that are so fantastical that it could never be believed.
天の川銀河の辺境に位置するこの星は激動の歴史を歩んできました。60年ほど前に起きた青函大戦。異星人とのファーストコンタクトとなったこの戦いにおいて、地球は滅亡の危機に瀕しました。そこから奇跡ともいえる復興を遂げた地球人類は、わずか半世紀の間に その種を銀河中へと広げたのです。しかし地球に残った人類はその後も常に戦いと共にありました。人類以外の知的生命体との戦い、異星からの侵略者との戦い、人類同士の戦い。その中でも地球に住むアースノイドとコロニーに住むスペースノイドの確執が長きにわたり、ついには全面戦争へと至ったのです。スペースノイドを率いるハマーン・カーン、ギルバート・デュランダル、ミリアルド・ピース、
Always love these names. I can never ever remember them.
赤い彗星、
Oh,
シャーアズナ
oh, that Char we know.
アースノイドを率いるトレーズ・クシュリナーダ、ルルーシュビ・ブリタニア。
Oh, and Lelouch.
さらには
Nice.
その戦いの裏で己の野望をむき出しとする者たち。平和を願う人たちの決死の戦いにより人類の敵は打ち破られました。地球と宇宙の戦いも双方に多くの犠牲を出しながらもそれぞれの指導者が倒れたことにより終わりを迎えようとしました。しかしそれは幻想でした。スペースノイドの指導者シャー・アズナブルに対し地球を支配したルルーシュビ・ブリタニアは徹底抗戦を
Also, hey, Sage. And yeah, fair enough. It changes the spirits. Fair enough. Me, I very rarely use abilities anyway.
地球皇帝を
Someone change
ルル
anything?
ーシュビ・ブリタニアは自らの意志を世界中へと示そうとしました。
Hey, if you play this game and you choose a different birthday and blood type, we know what the differences are. Right, our world is in flux. When it's all settled, what will await? Disaster? Maybe even destruction? I'm afraid. Afraid that the parade tomorrow will be the beginning of the end. Who is Ichika? Emperor Lelouch's parade. So the parade for Emperor Lelouch has begun. With the destruction of Logos and the end of their shadow rule of Earth, as well as the death of Tres Kushrenada, he will naturally become the leader of Earth, and his Holy Britannian Empire is now the largest military force on the surface. Still, calling himself the Emperor of the Earth is worrying. Yes, he's clearly positioning himself as Earth's sole ruler, and this effectively serves as a final declaration of war against the Space Noids. But the Space Noid leadership... I assume you're thinking of Haman Khan, Gilbert Dullindal, and Miliardo Peacecraft. Yes, with their defeat, the Space Noids will most likely unite under the leadership of Char Aznable. I don't know. They have such weird names, Japan. Weird names. Then the fighting will continue. Miss Etsuka, I thought this war taught everyone the foolishness of hatred, and yet, ultimately, the future of Earth is now Emperor Lelouch's to decide. He wants a final conclusion, and Char Aznable is happy to provide. My eyesight is not good this time of night, but so much for peace anytime soon. Dr. Hell and the Dark Gundam are defeated. The Bystone Well forces are all gone. This should have been the start of something better. But the Earth and space are still mired in war. Meanwhile, it's like Emperor Lelouch hasn't even noticed all our ruined cities and the wounded survivors in them. Damn it. We've driven back the Campbellians, but Emperor Barao is still out there, leading the Yoma Empire. But we can't give up. Jinguji gave his life for this fight. We've got to carry on. That's what you'd say, right, Akira? My God, look at it! Amuro! Didn't people learn how pointless war is? Even after all that, some people still want conflict. People like Lelouch v Britannia and Char. The coming war will be between Earth under Lelouch's rule and space under Char's control. It'll probably be the end of it all. Char is no fool. He knows the significance of everything Tres and Miliardo did. But if Lelouch demands all-out war, there won't be any other option. What will we do when the time comes? Have we heard from Camille? No. No word from him yet. Char, Camille, are you going to be swept up by the times as well? There he is, Emperor Lelouch. I may have bought the entire series of Code Geass on Blu-ray, including all the movies and spin-offs, and then, yeah. Slightly happy the story's about them this time. But yeah, I mean, it's worth finishing 30. The great thing about 30 is that you can just jump into any of the missions at any time. It's a really free-flow way of playing the system. Which is, in one way, is brilliant. This one is more of the traditional story flow. So you move from one mission to the next. So a little bit less free, I suppose. So it'll be interesting to see how they add in extra DLC characters. Lelouch v Britannia. For all we did, we couldn't stop him. Hey, Hero's a nice. Hero, hey, are you... Not a word. He wants a decisive conclusion to the conflict with the Space Noids, which means more bloodshed. Rufei, where are you going? I refuse to accept any of this. I reject him, Char, Trace, all of it. I hope you're watching, everyone. The streets are packed with people hoping to get a glimpse of Emperor Lelouch. In addition to having the Emperor go out among the people, this parade serves as a warning to those who would endanger Earth. Emperor Lelouch is committed to steering the world towards a new age. Ooh, I mean, I could put auto on, you could skip it. No.
Welcome, Druce 369.
Hey, Druce, what's up? I decided to have a nice surprise stream tonight because the Super Robot Wars Y launched technically yesterday, but even when I went to bed, it still wasn't available to be installed. So I installed it today and thought I'd share it with you wonderful people. How you doing, mate? I'm sorry, something appears to have happened at the parade. Let's go. It's Zero, the masked leader of the Order of the Black Knights. Zero has appeared. Oh, okay, that's a start and a half. I do love that there was blood around there, but none on the actual blade that went through. Zero. Suzaku Kurugi, so you fulfilled your promise. Oh, wow. Lelouch? Lelouch, is this really the ending you wanted? Even if it is, I can't accept it. Yeah, of course you can't. You are hero. Grumpy. There we go. Head. With this, the war is over. But our fight's just starting. Yee, that's Satsuki. Or Forte, if you want to go with the default name.
悪逆皇帝と呼ばれたルルーシュ・ビ・ブリタニアは黒の騎士団の仮面の男ゼロによって撃たれました。指導者を失った地球側は戦いを望まない市民の声を受けて体制を見直すこととなり、
One way to avoid a war.
シャアーズナブルもそれ
Game over. Thanks for joining, everyone.
地球と宇宙の最終戦争は回避されたのです。こうして世界は平和を取り戻しました。それはまるでルルーシュ・ビ・ブリタニアが全ての憎しみを連れ去っていったかのようでした。しかし、その変
I can guarantee there will be people out there complaining the fact that this is voiced in Japanese with English subtitles.
人々が自らのこととして受け止めたためでした。
Bah, humbug to them.
レボルウォー、世界と人々に変革を促したこの戦いはそう呼ばれることとなりました。戦争の爪痕が未だ残る中、地球も宇宙も新たな時代に向けて歩み始めようとしています。新たに発足した新地球連邦政府にはそれぞれの権利が認められたスペースコロニーも参加を決めました。そして皇帝ルルーシュ暗殺から1年の時が流れ、私エチカワイ・フランバーネットは 14歳の誕生日
So the white-haired girl is it's her 40th birthday. Oh, okay. Sage, there's nothing dorky about naming characters the same thing. It's called, you know, it's cross-universe play. Like, I've always, like, actually, most of my characters were always called Pete Chips. Satsuki was called Pete Chips initially. Oh, she was called Pete Chips on the Japanese server. When you made a Satsuki, which she moved across to the UK, because I already had Pete Chips on the on my European servers. We said decent artwork, but questionable use of cliche and plot. Exactly! It's a super robot story. What do you expect? But, to be fair, especially a lot of the Gundam stuff that they'll bring in, Gundam has some amazingly controversial and deep plot in it. Especially some of the earlier series. Yeah, Super Robot Wars made Evangelion better. Well, I don't know about that. It made it more comprehensive than the original movie ending, I'll give you that. But I like the original story, just some people got confused by it. But Franbarnet Manor. The flowers are in bloom. They must be celebrating this special day with you. That's what I didn't know what Anina looked like. Anina, happy 14th birthday, Miss Ichika. The garments I prepared for today suit you perfectly. Thank you very much. But, what is it? Never mind, it's nothing important. Miss Ichika, I have been at your side as your teacher for 3 years now. I don't know how much I can help, but I hope you'd tell me if there was anything bothering you. I'm just anxious. Anxious? What about? I'm not sure. The Revolutionary War is over, and the world is starting to change. That should be a good thing, but there's a part of me that just can't relax. That's not unreasonable at all. The death of the evil Emperor Lelouch kept the Earth and space from a catastrophic conflict and brought an end to the wars between humanity. But those wars left deep scars, and there's no end in sight for the energy crisis. Everyone has plenty of cause for anxiety. Besides, we're still facing attacks from non-human forces. Japan still lives in fear of them. Even our Yagami city isn't safe. Ooh, break. Okay. I'll give you that. Cause, yeah, folks watching, don't hear much during a break. So far, you know, very typical introduction. Lots of still backgrounds. I like the fact a lot of it is based on the characters that we recognise from other series. But yeah, it won't be long before they thrust you straight into battle. It'll be My Ninja versus a small squad of generic robots, probably. Then they'll introduce a big bad guy that'll be really hard to defeat, and it'll be like, no, and it'll be a tragedy, and we'll then have to go off on this big series of escalating missions to protect them all. I hope my timer for ads at least is accurate, because this should be done in the next 20 odd seconds. But yeah, I don't want this Ichika being the narrator though. I want my character to narrate it. That would have been really cool. Like, I'm playing the character that's like, this is my story kind of deal. But, we'll see. But, what do we have going on in chat? They say, Drosei, love to learn Japanese, but it's so complicated. It's not massively. I think it's a hard language to master, but it's an easy one to pick up enough to survive. Like, I studied quite a bit here, but when I got to Japan, I realised I learned nothing. But by living there, I picked it up so quickly. Like, I forced myself into learning how to read and write very, very, very quickly. And forced myself into conversations. And I got taught loads by the people that lived there. So that's the best way to learn. Highly recommend it. Sage says he liked Shinji interacting with folks. That is true. I mean, Shinji actually talking, though, just felt weird. You know, because he's an antisocial loner. But it was quite nice to see that he was actually a human being. But right, here we go. And here I am, just a powerless child. There's nothing I can do about any of it. Be patient, Miss Echika. You don't need to fix everything at once. You'll be in a position to lead in due time. You'll just need to be ready to serve to the best of your ability when the call comes. That's what Dr. Yagami, your dearly departed father and my teacher, wanted for you. Exposition! 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 My father left me this mansion and the entire area of Yagami City. So you weren't exactly the main character in V, or 30, if you recall. Sage, you need to play more 30 before you start talking about it. Your character has a major role in 30. I haven't played V. It's on my list still of ones to play. And don't worry, Druss. Going to Japan is still one thing that can happen at any point in life. When the time is right. That's right, it wouldn't be exaggerated to call you the ruler of the city, though that may be a slightly backwards way of looking at it. But Japan is part of the New Earth Federation. I may own this land, but I don't have any actual authority. You sure about that? Anina. It's been 3 years now since I came to live with you, as Dr. Yagami requested in his will, Miss Echika. You can see the city and all its people from atop this hill, and you have a great responsibility towards it all, Miss Echika. What? A great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Did you not learn anything from watching Spider-Man? Or Stargate SG-1? This is the message Dr. Yagami left for me to give to you at the right time. That time being today, your 14th birthday, where you are still a child, but you think you are more than that. Heh, ninja appears. This is kind of heavy subject for presenting a birthday present, isn't it? Pardon? May I ask who you are? Before I answer, happy birthday to you, Echika. Thank you. Your birthday wishes for Echika are appreciated. Your trespassing on Fran Burnett property, much less so. Ooh, these flowers are lovely. Yes, they certainly are. And with two beautiful young ladies standing in them, it's picture perfect, don't you think? Yeah, definitely Satsuki. Goodness, I should have changed this nickname. Damn it. No, not you. I meant me and Echika. Wait, did I already tell you my name? Well, I do already know you. Your name is Echika Y. Fran Burnett. The initial is short for Yagami, your father's name. There's the Y for the game. You rule the lands here, whether you know it or not, and today is your 14th birthday. You enjoy eating cream puffs, and you can't stand big old frogs. Get away from this girl, Miss Echika. She must be a stalker. No, hold on. The real pest threatening Echika isn't me, it's my brother. Oh no, it's this dude in a suit. Agent Smith and Agent Smith. Now see what you did. Speak of the devils, and they appear. What? Who are you? You're trespassing on House Fran Burnett property. Explain your... Echika what, Fran Burnett? You're coming with us. You don't get a choice. Echika, run! I don't know who they are, but they're clearly dangerous. Don't even try to resist. We will complete our mission. Guys, come on. It's rude to leave me out of the conversation, you know. Quing! Ninja art, Kaguya! 2 glints of the crescent moon to cut the dark night sky. What? Measure twice, cut once. No, wait. I had to get 2 of them, so I guess it's still cut twice. That kind of violence surely wasn't called for, even against trespassers. Oh, for sure, I'd have been gentler with normal folks. These guys, though, normal nothing. They aren't folks at all. Just take a peek behind their sunglasses, see? See what? Those aren't human eyes? Nope. They were just mechanical puppets. I had no idea such advanced androids even existed. Yeah, honestly, this is my first time seeing these to... Who are you exactly? You suddenly appear before me and take down androids with a katana? Who are you? Oh, just your average local high school girl. Yep, totally. How gullible do you think I am? Sorry, I was trying to lighten the mood, but I guess it fell flat. I'm Toji Setsuki. Just call me Fort, though. I'm your other birthday present. Oh, okay, thanks. Present? What was that explosion? Miss Echika, look, the city. Wait, those are... Yeah, incoming fight dress. But yeah, it's definitely Satsuki. You see now, when I saw her, I was like, I have to. Yeah, we go. Battle map. Mobile suits? It's a Taurus. The new EFF doesn't use those. That must mean it's a non-military armed organization. In other words, terrorista. It must be Val X, that group operating all over the world. Val X? The ones who claim to honor victory, anarchy, liberty, and the unknown? Yes, we don't know who they are, what they want, or anything beyond the facts that they carry out terrorist attacks. Who's Yomogi? Or Takuma? Who the heck are these guys? They're attacking all over the city with no apparent target. I suppose that does suggest they're Val X, not Val X, doesn't it? Foot, do you know anything about this? Wait, where did... She's gone. Time to ninja. Miss Echika, we're in danger here. We have to get to the mansion. Look, Anina. The Federation forces are here. Those are the new EFF Luminous. Their latest model. We should be safe now. Yeah, that's safe. They were defeated so fast. But how? Anina, look, someone's heading for the remaining one. Really? I can't tell from this far. Yep, thought so. They're unmanned. Man, the new EFF sure is short on one bodies, huh? Still gotta buy some time using this thing. This thing. Pshing! That's not even my robo! That girl just climbed into the robot. Miss Echika, quickly, to the mansion! Right. Okay, everyone, come on. Point your guns at this cute little girl. Sorry, uninvited guests. But there's no birthday cake for you. You need to commit to the voice acting? No. I can't do female voices, and I refuse to try. I will put variation in the way they talk, but I can't do girl voices. And it annoys me when guys try to do girl voices, because it doesn't work. Right, so... Ooh. I have to... Yeah. This tutorial will explain the basic controls and rules of Super Robot Wars Y. You can reread it in the help section. Okay? Your goal in Super Robot Wars Y is generally to destroy the enemy units. Use the move command of your units to approach the enemy ranks and attack them with your weapons. You can spend spirit points to activate spirits and give yourself all kinds of bonuses and advantages in battle. Using them well is a big part of strategy. Completing victory conditions shown on the objective screen advances a mission. Once the final conditions have been met, the stage is clear. Spirits are powers that cost SP to give pilots a variety of bonuses and special effects. Each pilot has a different set of up to 6 which they'll unlock as they level up. Pilots deploy with half of their maximum SP and regain 5 SP at the start of each player phase. Maximum SP increases as a pilot grows. Activating a spirit doesn't spend a unit's action and can even be done after they've acted. You can also use them from the battle info window where it shows the hit rates. Some spirits select units other than the user. You can see and use applicable spirits from other pilots from the Others command list in the spirit screen. So you move around the battle map very quickly with the mouse. Left click will bring up the menu of anything, so you can click and see objective, unit list. I have the Luminous. And the enemy has Taurus mobile dolls. Okay. So, click. Now, is there a way to show... Oh, I could auto. I could make it auto fight. Switch between units using Q and E. F stats screen there. Special, okay. Weapon info. I have a beam launcher and a mega cannon. La 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 la. Limited ammo on the beam launcher. Mega cannon uses energy instead. I'm a ninja. Oh. Yeah. I don't know what skills have you got? Oh, cool. Could change her expression. That's quite cool. I like that pose. Nice. You have to agree, Fortuna and Nina don't need to be any hotter. Yeah, Ejika's voice would be weird too. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, when I'm doing... Yeah, whatever. I'll try and differentiate between them at least. Can I change? Nice. Oh, okay, so there's a zoom option. I can zoom in. Zoom out's pretty useful. I like to see more of the battlefield, but okay, zoom in a little bit. And we can rotate the map round. Nice. And that's just a general menu. I don't want to end phase without doing anything. We have save and options there. Right, so if I move, I like to see where the danger spots are. See, like, when you hover over a unit like that, you can see where they can attack, and I kind of like to see that on all the time. It's like, that's a danger square right there. And I'd like to see the grid too, that would be nice. Also danger square there. So if I move to there, for example, I should be safe. End phase. Thanks, Sage. Just had to do a survey for Twitch and had to point out the fact the number of bots that I've been getting recently is ridiculous. Oh, look at that! None of you can attack me! What? Wait, is that... Wu-Fei, I followed them all the way to Japan. How dare people use mobile dolls? Hello? That's Chang Wu-Fei, pilot of one of the colony Gundams. Huh. Didn't the data on him say he was missing? This new world is wrong. But even so, I will not allow others to force the weak to suffer through war. I have no idea what he's going on about, but if that means he's helping, help away. But he said, this is the early in the game. Yeah, this is the beginning of the game. I only just got it, just installed it. It came out, as I said, last night. Technically launched about 10 PM in the UK, but I couldn't install it. So I had to wait till this morning before I could install it. So this is the very first chapter, very beginning. And yeah, Wu-Fei had character development-ish. The aim of the game? We'll see. Win fights and just follow the story. It's very story-driven. And then you'll get into a fight which will have story in it. And then you win the fight. It depends. Each game's a little bit different. It's different worlds, different things cross over. So, yeah, in this one, it seems that a lot of the factions, lost. 2 were left. We're going to go to war. And then the leader was assassinated. The war's over, and then not. Because whoever this is going to be the trigger for the new storyline. God, I love the music. Whenever they introduce a character, they play their theme song. Right, morale is a pilot stat that affects the damage dealt and taken. Weapons may also require a certain morale level to use, and some skills and abilities will activate when the pilot reaches a certain morale level. Pilots deploy with a starting morale of 100, which goes up and down. based on combat results and some spirit effects. Some parts and skills can also increase morale. After any combat round, allied pilots will gain some morale. Pilot gains 1 morale when the attack hits, 3 morale when they destroy an enemy, 2 when another ally is destroyed, and 1 when another ally destroys an enemy. Enemy pilots' morale can behave differently from your own. Strong enemies may gain morale quicker than you. Right, so we are gonna go, like, everywhere's danger now, so I'm going to move over here. Going to attack. Oh, Mega Cannon has a range on it, so we're going to try the beam launcher to start off with. Go for this guy, 100% chance to hit. I didn't even check. My Spirit's Intuition, which activates the bullseye and flash spirits. So that's just accuracy, and yeah, I don't need that. And this will be one of the things that I love. So, you're just happy to get more in English. Yeah! I love the fact that they're bringing a lot of these out now internationally. Right, let's go! I'm such a moron. Thanks for me being impatient. I'm stuck fighting with this heap of junk. I really don't want to screw up in front of Edgegear either. Bro, I'm giving you a nuggie the next time I see you. Let's go. I love this part. Oh no, I didn't kill it. Well, we're fine. We're not fine. I take 2 more hits of that. I'd go boom. Do you have any good spirits? You've only got intuition as well. Alright, okay. We are going to go over here. And I'm going to attack. Ooh. I mean, I always start with the low ones to start off with. I mean, that'll shoot it down anyway. Just want to see all of the animations. It's good enough. So you get to see... Let's actually analyze the battlefield. Higher morale. SP's, again, half like it said. Blah, 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 blah. That'll show the effects of my attack going over there. Will destroy it. And if it gets to counterattack, it'll knock my health down like that. Cool. Let's go. Do you see this, Trace? Lelouch, the world demands conflict. I will prove to you that the world you try to lead us to is flawed. I think that's me done. Actually, hang on, let's have a look. Multi-select. Ooh. Alright, now. We want to activate multiple spirits at once. Nice. Alright, end phase. Let's see what the AI does to us. Right, so you're going to attack me. Now, we could go for a counter-attack, which will attack back for 2,600 damage. I can survive it. Defend, which reduces the amount of damage that you take. Evade gives a chance to take nothing, but if you get hit, you take the full thing. Only good if you've got a really good evasive character, which I haven't obviously spec'd into yet. I'm going to counter-attack. With the Mega Cannon? Mega Cannon. Let's go. Oh no, you shot me. I mean, these are all just like the basic attacks. Free trial's over. Time to get billed. But you get slightly better animations for like the bigger attacks. Which just looks cool. And that's the basic attack of the basic unit. I love it. Oh, you're going to attack me as well? I can take that. Yes, just... I lose if she dies. But, I mean, it's the first level. I mean, they're all one hit off now, so... And yeah, probably that second weapon has to fire with that movement. That's quite common. But I like to work my way through the list. Always start with the weakest attack and then move on. Kahaha. Counterattacked. So, I go attack. Mega Cannon costs endurance. Move and fire though. Mwahaha. Doesn't matter which one I use. This one, I'll save my endurance and we'll just take you on. But it's just like playing in a super robot anime, this gives. Absolutely love it. But imagine living there, having your morning coffee, and then it's like, ah, mech's at it again. Sure, can't keep the guard up with them back screwed in it. Yeah, just pretty cool. Like, we don't need TV, we just look out the window. This new EFF Luminous, not too shabby if I say so myself. You know, I might like these better than a mobile armored ninja. There we go, Dragon Fang. Yeah, notice. So, like the Vulcan has the move and fire ability, which means you can move and then fire it. Twin Beam Trident, also same thing as a beam attack. Whereas Dragon Fang is a melee attack that does not have move and fire. Does a lot of damage though. Let's go! Dolls are made to be broken. Look how much experience he got! Yeah, easy win! I'm sure my brother would tell me I've still got a lot to learn, of course. And we just blew up the city, yeah, I know. Gah! Long range attacks? There's more? What? Why is the ground shaking? This shaking? This isn't an attack? Anina, something's happening to the mansion. What in the world is this noise? Miss Echika, I need you to listen closely to me. Dr. Yagami's message about responsibility I just passed on to you is not the only present he left for your 14th birthday. A present? Is now really the time? What I have for you is a gift of power. Power? Its name is the A Advent. The A Advent? All sequences complete. Mobile fortification A Advent launching now. This is what stage meant about a battleship. You always get one. Right. There it is. The mansion. No, the whole town. It's flying. Checking systems. All green. System Nirikana I's output is at a stable level. The A Advent is now fully operational. The A Advent? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why is the city up in the sky? What in the world's going on? Don't worry, child. Nothing to do with you. Holy hell, look, Baku! The city's flying! Huh, you were right on what you said. This place was going to be fun, Takuma. You bet. I'm glad we came out here. There it is. Flying big ship. The city is floating? A ship with a city on its deck? Is that an emigration fleet ship? Residential infrastructure systems have been swapped from local government to ship-based. The dome is also fully sealed. With that, the city should be safe. Yagami City is flying? Yagami City and part of the neighbouring Ayanashi City, to be precise. All the land you own is now part of the mobile fortification A Advent. Mobile fortification A Advent. Anina, what on earth is all this? Did my father arrange this? Did you know all about this? Did you know all about this all along? Tell me. I'll listen to all the reprimands you care to give me after we're done. Right now, you have to protect the A Advent. Protect your people. Protect them? Yes. Your decisions will mean life and death for the residents of Yagami City, Miss Echika. Their target must be that vessel. The agent bots got aboard that ship before it was even active. That's gotta mean they already knew it existed. Anina, now that the A Advent is fully active, you have complete command of all its functions. You can direct the A Advent with voice commands, though you may experience some delay before it executes your orders. Me? Yes, you. Everything I've taught you has been for this very moment. All those SRPGs that we played. I've given you the ideal environment to learn not just leadership, but military tactics and strategy, if I do say so myself. But there's no time to waste with doubts, Miss Echika. Give your orders. Hell. No, sorry, that is a reference from Babylon 5. Which translates in Minbari to fire all weapons. Would have been cool if the tutorial didn't show. Yeah, that's why I didn't pay attention to it. Miss Echika. Please, A Advent, protect the people of Yagami City. Engaging kill mode. The ship's moving. I gotta keep the city safe. Let's clear these guys out quickly. I wish you good luck, Miss Echika. I'll help you as best I can. Every one of your maids have also been preparing for today, and they're all in position as we speak. Maintenance Division reporting no problems. All members of the Information Division are at their stations. How long we got? A minute and a half. The General Support Division is heading out to care for the folks in the city. Everyone, throw aside any hesitation. As of today, you're a different person than you were before. Take the power of the A Advent as your own. The A Advent. And we'll find out eventually what the A stands for. Ren joined the assist crew. Beep. AT joined the assist crew. Cookie joined the assist crew. All allies defeated. There we go. The assist link system lets you assign non-pilots to your assist crew, allowing them to help fight from the rear. A pilot deployed in a mission can call on the assist effect of an assigned assist crew member. Assists have two effects. Command happens when you call through the assist link. Passive always in effect during the mission. Using assist commands costs assist charges. The gauge fills up as you destroy enemy units, and when it fills completely, you gain 1 assist charge. You can hold a maximum of 9 charges at a time. Assigning assist crew members assigned or called for their commands gain experience when the mission is completed. When they get enough and rank up, their effects improve. So, if we go for assist link, we've got activates the crush spirit, activates the trick spirit, activates the press spirit. I have to learn what these things do again. Crush, trick, and press effects. But fun. Oh, hang on. Gird. Air. Oh, ground and air. Okay, there we go. Now, which means it probably has some weapons that only work from the ground and some from the air. Right, you are going to move to here because we're full up on health again. We're going to use the beam launcher on this one here. Oh, I can't assist Link. That's fine. Spirits, like, yeah, it's fine. Let's go. High performance AI. So we have we're fighting AI robots at the moment. Oh, nice dodge. Excellent. And then I do this. Move. Can I move in here? Oh, stand by. I can't attack. What? No! I want to attack and get lots of XP. Attune. Target allies hit rate becomes 100%. Trust is the heal. Gain is the double experience from the next enemy destroyed. And you are going to charge forwards to here and attack with the Twin Beam Trident, which will just insta-give that one. Cool, let's go. I'm going to switch across the controller though, because the map viewing's a bit awkward. I have to say, I think the animation's really smooth in this one. Ooh, nice. Leveled up. Plus 1 or 2 to lots of stats. Yay. Yeah, controller's much easier than using the keyboard, unfortunately. You can do a little bit of damage to me, but I will insta-give you. I'm thinking... if I try and evade, does it... tell me what the chance of hitting is anywhere. Just looking around the screen, am I missing it anywhere? 13%, yeah, okay. 30% chance. I'm gonna try evading. Yeah, I generally quite like the animations. I just think the art style they've used in this one looks a lot smoother. And there's... I can't remember which one I was playing. There was one a few years ago that I just thought it was a bit static. You know, like they didn't move quite as smoothly, shall we say. Okay, yeah, we'll counter-attack. Let's go. Fast forward! Woo. Great, these things are just really rubbish. Oh, I like it when you get the more iconic robots as well, because it's just like, yeah, let's recognize some of these attacks. Come on, I don't get much XP. Uh-oh. Okay, damn. There's more of them. More reinforcements? Do they know how to quit? Anina, that robot piloted by the girl who... Miss Echika, your focus should be on giving orders to the A Advance crew, not on some stranger. Anina's got it right, Echika. What? You broke into the A Advance communication network? Yeah, sorry. It's an emergency, okay? I can handle the trouble I'm in myself. You focus on doing what you need to, Echika. But you risk yourself to keep us safe. A Black Lancelot. That's Zero. Whoa, whoa, that's crazy. Chief Advisor of the Order of the Black Knights himself is here. Sorry, I have this habit whenever there's anything in bold, just to read it stupidly. I came following information suggesting that Logos remnants were hiding in Japan, but instead I find an enormous battleship carrying an entire city. What's going on here? Sweet! They're going for 0 now. Better not miss this chance then. Brother! Hey, is that container... It's a gift. Some gift? That took forever. Fighting against some normal old military bot is really hard, you know. And remember, we're not family while we're on a mission. Right now, I'm the head of Hayes, or Jose. Sorry, head. Forgive my lack of deference. But you know what? All the same, you're still a bum for being late. Hey, I'm not late. You ran off ahead. Okay, well, you have a point. How about you hold any more complaints until after you unwrap your gift? Got it. I'm not going down without getting to really attend this birthday party. She's got out of her robot. No, they blew up the container. Ninja robot. Oh, yes. Wait, what? No way. This isn't a Mond. Like I said, it's a gift. A big one. It's another lunar drac, assembled from some of the spare parts. If you can't handle it, you're free to get out. No. I was just joking. I'll take it. Man, she's fast. That machine, I know it. I saw that machine many times during the Revolutionary War. That's a mobile armored ninja used by the Special Stealth Forces. In fact, that's their head's custom model. Though that one has a different color scheme. This is the second Lunar Drac. The Lunar Drac 2. And just so we're clear, the pilot is not our empty-headed head, but the lovely and fresh-faced rookie. Why is a ninja here? That, I'm afraid, is a secret. I am part of the Special Stealth Forces, after all. Enough chatter. You're in a fight. Got it. Don't forget, Forte, you've been given that Lunar Drac for the purpose of your mission. So make sure you carry it out. We're counting on it. Thanks, brother. Okay, Ichika. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Now that I have the Lunar Drac, everything's golden. The Lunar Drac. Can you handle things on your end? I'll try my best. Cool! Let's squish those bull roaches and have your birthday party. Let's go, Lunar Drac. We're ending this. Or any allied unit is defeated. Right. Move. I'm going to move like here. Do I not have any weapons? Oh no, I do have a weapon. Oh no, they're all stationary. Okay. And I can only hit that one. What? Come on. Can I move here? No. Yeah, typical battleship. Right, fine. You can. I think I tried out the other weapon. I'm going to twin beam trident. This. Ooh. Zamzaza. Oh, Zamzaza! Look, Zamzaza. Oh. Okay, let's go. I suppose. Ow, that was quite cool. I can control Zero as well, nice. Right, I've got lots of attacks now, which means I am going to have to use one of the basic ones. Okay. Right, in we go. We'll come down here, we will attack with Kurjudan. It can't hit me in this robot, 0% accuracy. Let's go. I've got to live up to Cross's expectations. Since he's given me the Lunar Drac, I'll do this. This is what everything up to now has been for. Oh! That was my weakest attack! I am Ninja. I think I might just be putting all her points into evade. I think you like the OCs the most. Yeah, me too. That's why I say my favourite game in the series is actually the spin-off, OG Frontier. Because it was... the OG character in there, I think, was definitely one of my favourites. And the battle system was so good. I guess I'm going to have to use this one on you. Again, very low chance of you hitting me back. Strange things are happening in the world, and it's all we can do to keep up. Lelouch, you gave your life for this piece. I swear I'll keep it this way. Nice. That was cool. I guess I'll just get an attack in. I mean, you'll not be able to counter at this range. I can counter at that range? Really? And I've got no assist links yet, so... Miss Echka, there's an enemy approaching directly ahead of us. What do we do, Anina? That's up to you, Miss Echka. Give your orders, quickly now. Engage them. Fire guns or something at them, Advent. We have to do this. Missiles. We should fire our missiles. If we fire this many, one has to hit. You dodged them? Wait, you dodged them? That's a bit unfair. Are we an open target? I don't like that. I could heal myself. I don't need to yet though. It's fine. Ooh, let's go for the all-directional anti-air system, which I only have a 70% chance to hit with. I mean, I could go for the spirit that gives me a 100% chance to hit, but we know that's gonna hit. I'm a gigantic target. Is the city alright? Ah! If you keep taking damage, it's fine. What? Again? That was a 70% chance to hit. She got hit for Toffee. That was with a 70% chance to hit. Come on. Right. Either way. Fine, let's give Wu Fei the hit. He's just gonna kill everything, I think, at this point. I mean, he's in a Gundam, so, you know. Ah, come on! 70%, 6% chance to hit. Screw it, I'm going to hit. I'm going to hit you. Granted, you're going to do more damage to me, but I'm still going to hit you. Look what he just did to the battleship. That's the size of a city. He just suplexed it. I bet Sabine's piloting it. Fire. With a 70+% chance to hit, missing twice is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, whatever, you're going down. I'm gonna watch this one. Because it's my character! Mwahaha! Ninja, go! Boom! Excellent. And finally level up. Good. The Lunatrack, a custom mobile armored ninja for the head of the Special Stealth Forces. When quiet like the still moonlight, yet the moment it takes action, as fierce as the loudest thunder. The Lunatrack is so good! It's nothing like a Mond. And me at the controls makes it even so gooder. I can win with this thing. Yep, totally Sasuke. That attack convinced you to get it. Nice, Sage. Or let's... This one? Yeah. Ninja Art. Yojimbu. Let's go. This is overkill. Don't you shoot at Satsuki. This is... Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is so good. If that previous attack convinced you to get this game, that one definitely did. Yeah. Yeah, you not getting this game, Sage, would just be weird. Right. Attack. Can we... Right, I'm going to shoot this one. Oh no, I wanted to use the XP up thing, but I don't have enough... I didn't have enough... It's because I used that stupid accuracy thing last time. Skip. I bet I missed again. I missed again. I missed! With a... I missed again. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Apparently the battleship just can't hit. Sorry, I just skipped that because I'm frustrated. Twin Beam Trident, you're going down. That percentage is absolute rubbish. 3 attacks missed on a 70% chance. Don't think so. Wu Fei's never gonna fail though. And Wu Fei hits level 3 as well. Enemy forces have been eliminated. There seems to be no reinforcements. How's the city? I've just received a report on it. We've had a few falls and other minor injuries, but there was no damage from combat. Thank goodness. I would go so far as to call the defensive dome system of the A Advent perfect. But of course, your expert leadership did most to keep the city from harm, miss. She did nothing. We got shot at a lot and then did nothing in return. Oh, me, I hardly did anything. An enormous battleship able to carry an entire city. And armed groups are after it. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Bye, Zero. Wait, Zero, I have questions for you. Who are you? Bye, Wu-Fei. A colony Gundam, Zero of the Black Knights, and surprise terrorists. Not the birthday guest list I'd have picked, but... Whew, I'm so tired. Please don't let anything else happen today. Franbronet Manor. Miss Etchka. It's so strange. I'm in the same place, but it feels completely different after just a few hours. Anina, you knew, right? You knew about the A Advent. Yes. And you kept quiet about it all this time? Yes. Why? If you can't give me a good answer, I'm really truly sorry, Miss Etchka. I know there's nothing I can say to make this right, but all I can do is apologize. I had to keep the A Advent secret until now, at Dr. Yagami's direction. What? Father asked you to... The A Advent was created by Dr. Yagami himself. Together with Yagami City, it's part of the legacy he left to you. But that doesn't excuse forcing all the city residents to live aboard a battleship like this. I suppose. Hey! Look on the bright side. Huh? Think about the times we live in. Dangers around every corner. But the A Advent could do a great job protecting Yagami City, don't you think? Exactly, Miss Etchka. She's right. You... Thank you so much for encouraging me. Huh? Oh, I was mouthing off a bit, but if it helps, you're welcome. Miss Yotoji Satsuki, right? I think I mentioned earlier, just call me Forte. Forte then. Thank you for helping us. Nice. I need to change her nickname. Oh, damn it. Suki-tan. Reverend Suki-chan. That's her nickname. You're welcome. Someone raised you to be polite, looks like. By the way, you don't need to thank me. Forte. Yes? Who exactly are you? You apparently knew who I was from the moment you arrived, and you can pilot a robot. You even saved us. Who in the world are you? Alright, time for proper introductions. I'm Yotoji Satsuki. I'm a member of Haze, the Special Stealth Forces. That makes me a ninja. A ninja? The ancient Japanese espionage agent? Kinda? It's the same word, but the meaning is a little, or rather a lot different. Ninja is an acronym for New Infinity Neuron Japanese Assassin. Modern day ninja. I didn't know such a thing existed. I sure hope you didn't. Ninja, down through history, didn't survive. Through history, survive in the shadows, you know. We've been part of countless operations under employed to all sorts, but no one knows about us, and no one must ever know about us. Then why are we having this conversation? Well, we're going to be together for a long time, so hiding it from you would be a huge pain, not to mention make my job harder. For a long time? Your job? What? Yep, I'm here to keep you safe, Etchka. Pardon me? And just to be clear, my employer for this job is your dad, Tetsuro Yagami. The contract was in effect at midnight on your 14th birthday, and states I must protect you from any and all harm you may face. Which makes me a birthday present, I guess, from your dad to you. I thought my father passed away in a research accident. Oh, right, the contract got signed 5 years ago. That's before your dad passed away, right? Ah, I see. Wait, Forte, does that mean that the machine you used... Bingo! That thing is a mobile armored ninja called the Lunadrak, and yes, it's one of Dr. Yagami's best creations. I knew it. Apparently, Etchka's dad was pulling strings in our organization too. Then you're all but part of the family, Forte. What? Huh? Duh, you're gonna make me blush! Well then, Miss Etchka, Forte, I have something to show you. Follow me, please. Show us what? Thought I could use a tour, but I know my own house. Yes, but you must see the core of the A Advent. Or, to put it another way, the core of the task ahead of you. The core of the task ahead of me. A Advent System Nirikana I Core. What is this? The core of System Nirikana I. The Y core. Nirikana I? Nirikana I. This system was the creation of Dr. Yagami and provides the enormous energy required to run the A Advent. Okay. So this is some kind of cutting-edge generator? I can't say I really get it. But it must have a lot of power if it could drive a ship this big. I can't say I fully understand the theory behind it myself, but at maximum output, this singular instance of Nirikana I could power all of Japan and still have capacity left over. Whoa. That's pretty radical, especially these days. I would assume our recent attackers had learned of Nirikana I somehow. Yeah, that makes sense. An extremely high-powered generator on a vessel you can move? You could do a lot of fun stuff with that. Precisely what Dr. Yagami had in mind when he developed it. Though I doubt you could comprehend the kind of fun he had in mind, much less some random terrorists. What would he have intended instead? Dr. Yagami said that Nirikana I is the key to drawing out the latent memory of the sacred galaxy. The sacred galaxy? It's his name for a path of evolution that each life form in the universe intrinsically holds within it. The professor referred to the concept as STG memory, for Sacred Tridirectional Galaxy Memory. Huh, Sacred Tridirectional Galaxy Memory? Wait, that's the tridimensional... What's the tridimensional part about? His idea based on Y theory. The principle of dualism exists that all dualities, good and evil, positive and negative, black and white, are connected, like ends of a line. But if you add a third point, a new vector outside the spectrum, it turns that line into a Y that contains unlimited possibilities. The STG memory that Nirikana I taps into is an application of this theory. So what's so neat about these holy triple directional galaxy memories? Nirikana I is not just a generator. Provided with the right data, it can manifest a number of effects, blessings for those that gather around it. As the people of the A Advent, particularly you, Miss Echika, live your lives, its power will grow until it's overwhelming. My life? Dr. Yagami said that unlocking the STG memory was the very means by which humanity would evolve to its next stage. Wow, extra much? What do you mean by that? It also functions as something like a superpowered AI, able to put its massive power capacity towards processing, as just one example. Even if you disregard the philosophical implications, I believe unlocking the STG memory is worth keeping in our priorities. However, the system lacks data. Put another way, the A Advent itself lacks experience. The A Advent can learn? As the owner of this ship, you now hold great power, Miss Echika. If you wanted, you could use that power to gain even more power for yourself. Sage, don't ask me that question, because you know what I'm going to say. You know exactly what I'm going to say. Just think back to Chrono Trigger. Especially for that dialogue. Oh, you can call me... Bleep. And you have to admit the conversations would be amusing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You mean like ruling the world? It's not my place to say what could be. What you choose to do with the A Advent is just that. Your choice. I'm simply here to assist you in doing what you think is best. I personally believe that Dr. Yagami hoped for Nirikana I to be used for the betterment of humanity. No! Why not? Daddy would be a great nickname. You could call me Daddy. It's like, okay, Daddy. It'd be great. It would be so wrong. So very, very wrong. But also very right at the same time. But that's why he designed Yagami City and the A Advent as one unit. The A Advent, Nirikana I, and Yagami City. Altogether, this is your inheritance from Dr. Yagami, and now it falls to you to protect it. All of this from my father. What an inheritance, huh? Talk about the world's weight on slender shoulders. I know you're my dad too, Dr. Yagami, but this is enough to make me kinda hate you. I'll do my mission though, as your will asked. Oh, they're sisters, that's cute. Either way though, Echika, you'll be okay. You've got me here. Your big sister won't let anything happen to you. Yeah, Sage, very wrong, but also very right at the same time. Yay! I got a score of 10. Yay! 10,000 credits earned. MXP gained. Yay! I got some XP. Yay for it. Right, playing the game. You progress through Super Robot Wars Y by completing missions. Missions around the world are unlocked based on different conditions. You can see which ones are available under missions in the intermission menu and choose which one you want to play next. Completing missions, gaining rewards such as credits, and strengthening your team increases your squad rank. As your squad rank goes up, you unlock more options. For instance, you'll be able to assign more assists to your assist crew. Okay, so here we go. Nailed it. Let's see what a ninja can do. Right, customization. Customization in the intermission menu contains a variety of avenues for you to strengthen your squad. Upgrade mechs lets you spend credits on mechs and weapons. Equip parts lets you equip your mechs with parts. Under train pilots, you can spend credits to raise pilot stats and teach them new skills. Assignments or option parts is where you can swap out a mech's option parts, or in some cases reassign its pilot. This menu will only show applicable mechs. Under Assign Assists, you can assign members who can use their assist link abilities to help you with missions. It's not enough if they join you, you have to assign them to take advantage of their assist effects. In the shop, you can use credits to buy parts and skill programs that will teach pilots special skills. It's not available at the start, but you'll unlock it as you play, and the stock will change as you progress through the game. Okay. Upgrade mechs under customization in the intermission menu lets you use credits to upgrade a mech's 5 base stats, or the attack power of its weapons. To begin with, you can upgrade a mech's stats or weapons by 5 levels. This cap can be increased with certain conditions are met. The credit cost of upgrading depends on your game's mode. Higher difficulties will make upgrades more expensive. Upgrading each of a mech's base stats by 5 levels unlocks its custom bonus. Custom bonuses are unique to each mech and are very powerful. Upgrading each of the mech's base stats by 10 levels unlocks a full custom bonus, with an additional full custom bonus unlocked every 5 levels afterwards. Full custom bonuses can be chosen from a list and are common between all mechs. Cool. Righto. So I could take this ship and increase its accuracy. Maybe. This is supposed to be good in the air. It's supposed to be good in the air. This one's good on water and special with ability Mystic Moon. Oh, that's cool. So you can see like a little bit of background on the ships as well. Cool. Right, so I think kind of obvious. HP is hit points. Endurance is what you use to fire off certain weapons and stuff. Armor would reduce the amount of damage you take. Mobility, I think, is like your evasion. Sight is your accuracy, and then weapons. You just upgrade weapons. It costs quite a bit usually to upgrade them. So I'm like, mobility is going to be a great one, I think, on the main character. So for now, because I know I'm definitely going to be using it, I'm going to put a mobility up. And on this one, sight, I'm going to put the accuracy up a little bit, I think. You got to get ready to head off. So Saturday. I might see you tomorrow. I'm still planning to maybe stream tomorrow if I'm awake enough. We'll do that. I'll do that for now. Train pilots. Train pilots under customization in the intermission menu lets you use credits to teach pilots new skills or improve their stats. To teach a skill, you'll have to spend credits to buy a skill program that encodes the skill. Getting a skill at a higher level means buying up multiple of the corresponding skill program. Increasing pilot stats also costs credits to buy stat up skill programs. The price of skill programs depends on your game mode. Higher difficulties will make skill programs more expensive. Skill programs you can buy are limited to those available for sale in the shops. In addition to buying them, you can also gain them from destroying enemies. Okay, thoughts? I could add the guard program. I mean, that's kind of useful. So she's got ninja. Stats and damage dealt increase based on morale. Makes an extra attack after an adjacent ally for 65% normal damage. That's pretty good. Support attacks will always be critical hits. Spirit endurance. Negates incoming weapon effects. Nice. Commander, units within 2 spaces get boosted final hit or dodge rates. Lost HP increases hit or dodge rates. Max, okay. A morale when taking damage, dodging or avoiding damage with a barrier or ability, gain 1 morale on top of the base morale game. I'm kind of thinking guard program's probably good to put onto the battleship. But yeah, good night, Sage. Thanks for dropping in, mate. And have fun with whatever it is that you're doing this afternoon/evening. I'll give you guard level 1 for now. There we go. I could give them both it. But right. Oh, yeah, I remember. So, I will need to buy, like, evade programs. For her. And accuracy programs. For her. Okay. The shop's not available yet, though. Sign assists under customization in the intermission menu lets you sign assist crew members so you can use their assist commands during missions. You can assign more assists as your squad rank increases. Assist crew are sorted into red, blue, and green categories based on their abilities shown by an icon above the lower left. Alright, yeah, I see it. So, like, red, blue, green. It looks like fire, radiation, medical, something like that. Assigning the 3 assist crew members of the same type will activate a special synergy bonus. This bonus will improve if you assign 6 of the same type. But I only have 1 of each at the moment. Ooh. Right, so Crush means the next attack gains armor down and mobility down. Got ya. Trick says fight once without using endurance or ammo. Okay, nice. And this one is gain an action if you destroy a target in the next round of combat. Effect is lost if the target isn't destroyed. That's going to be quite cool if you get the XP up plus that one at the same time. No assignable units or pilots. Right. Equip parts. Under customization in the intermission menu lets you equip parts to your units to enhance mechs and pilots. Parts can be equipped and unequipped at will and have all kinds of effects. Each mech has its own number of slots. You can earn parts by destroying enemies or completing certain missions, or buy them using credits from the shop in the customization menu. I got Booster, which gives me +1 movement. Putting that onto the battleship might be good though. There we go. Just because its movement is very small. However, it can't attack and move, whereas the ninja can, so let's do that for now. Ooh, unlock a memory. Unlocking STG memory in the intermission menu lets you spend mission experience points to unlock power-ups that affect your entire squad. The STG memory is divided into 3 routes. Unlocking the most potent nodes requires committing to a route. The routes in the STG memory will expand as you increase your squad rank, shown by the letter in the upper left of the screen. The MXP cost of unlocking nodes is the same regardless of mode. Okay. So that's endurance, endurance, and then allies within 4 spaces of the A Advent regain 10% of their max. Will you stop flashing at me, please? I'm trying to read what it does. Alright. Then down this way. Why are you flashing? That's such a dodgy thing. Deploy with one assist charge. Units on board a ship regain 50% of their hit points and endurance at the start of an ally phase. Units on board a ship regain. So that one's like kind of like it heals and assists. Whereas this one is max hit points. Regain. Ooh. So yeah, that's got some healing potential. Armor to all allies. Mobility. Upgrade costs are reduced. God, I don't know why it's flashing. Why are you flashing? It's such a that is an interface option. It's terrible. +4 crit to all allies close quarters combat. So this one's really good for like crit damage and stuff. Whereas this, I don't. Can you please stop doing that? Thank you. Don't know why it's doing that. It doesn't make any sense. Right, I have... I mean, that costs 3,000, so I'm going to burn off all 3,000 to give everyone plus 50 extra health. Just have to turn that off. That's so weird, and I hate it. I hate that. Right. Ooh, DLC. Okay, by choosing that, it takes... funny enough, it takes you into Steam to have a look at the DLC options from Steam. Alright, don't need that then. Save. Just make sure we don't lose what we just did. Right. Time-wise, I think I got time for another mission. Waha. Let's go. Missions found on the map are known as area missions. Missions that take place entirely on the A Advent and do not involve combat are known as on-board missions. Area missions with the star symbol are called main missions, which must be completed in order to proceed. The fastest way to reach the ending is solely by completing main missions. The area missions that are not main missions are called side missions, and there are several types. On-board missions consist of only story scenes and do not involve combat, but they still have rewards for completion. So look at this. We got loads of DLC talky missions. Unlocking STG. Ooh. So that's the main mission, so we don't do that. Let's get through some of this. Now, I am such a big fan that I do, funny enough, have all of the DLC and the Ultimate Edition of this. So, got everything on there. So let's see what they do. Bonus, mission pack, purchase bonus. Some, looks like gold rewards down there, so we'll take a look. Yeah. I like the fact that you do this to unlock stuff rather than just giving it to you. So you can choose which items you want. A Advent Representative's Office. Miss Etchka, the A Advent has received resources from our supporters. So we have people out in the world sending us aid? What a wonderful feeling. We must make the best use of the assistance they've sent so their thoughts and efforts aren't wasted. That's really cute. I love that. So what do we get? We got an A adapter pot. I don't know what that does, but we got it. And also completed an onboard mission. Objective, yay. Special starter pack bonus. I wonder if they say the same thing every time, though. That would be really annoying. Has received resources from our supporters. Yeah, it's the same conversation they give. That's annoying. I was just bigging you up, saying it was kind of cool that you got like a little story mission for receiving things. Hype boost. And another booster. Premium sound and data pack. Okay. This gives you some of the extra sound effects. Yeah, skip. Just skip. Causality Manipulator. We gain 6,000 MXP, 100,000 credits though. Yeah, a DLC 1 and 2 set purchase. this is why I got the big pack. You get all of this cool stuff. So we got another 100,000 credits, 6,000 MXP, Mega Booster, Aim Assist, Hybrid Armor, Defender Arm, SP Recovery Program, and Tactical Standby Program. Deluxe Edition purchase bonus. Yeah, because this time of night my eyesight goes really wonky. So apologies, I am misreading stuff, I know I am. Try my best though. 50,000 credits, 10,000 MXP, Spirit of the Blade, Spirits of the Shot, Pre-Support Accel Program, and Pre-Support Game Program. Cool. Hey, Miser Mincy, how are we doing, matey? How was your Thursday night? Blah, blah, blah. Same conversation. And this... Oh, no, I didn't see what it gave me! Don't! I didn't want to skip... Oh, I didn't want to skip that bit. That's annoying. Cool. Fine. Bonus play. Okay. Let's take bonus. I don't know what this one is. God! This is the downside of playing with a controller. Like, I want to skip this bit, but don't press anything on that screen. A ends it automatically. So in other words, I've just got tons of credits, loads of XP, and a few free modules. Let's have a quick talk to people, though. Let's fix sound issues. Game good. So far, the game is good. They have introduced the story. This is the battleship they've got for this game has a power drive. This thing, which is hacking into multiple realities, which as it gains air quote experience from each reality, it's sucking that in, which makes you more powerful in the ability to manipulate other realities. So of course everyone wants it. Kind of a cool little gimmick for this one. But yeah, all I said was though was, how are you doing, mate? And how was your Thursday night? System Nira Kanai, the heart of the A Advent. The A Advent itself, it would be an exaggeration to say. Part of protecting the A Advent is watching over System Nira Kanai. Or it could be 1, I don't know. The Nira Kana 1? I've been saying Nira Kana I, but I think it could be the Nira Kana 1 maybe. Growing System Nira Kana I is essentially the same thing as developing the A Advent directly. STG, Sacred Tridirectional Galaxy Memory. And it's my duty to unlock it. Exactly. I've heard everything the A Advent experiences can be made into power to unlock more of the STG memory. Yes, that's what's called MXP. Mission Experience Points? You could say that they're sort of like digitizations of everything the A Advent experiences. With MXP, Nira Kana I can unlock its STG memory. However, it's up to you to determine the route these unlocks take. What do you mean route? The STG memory is, broadly speaking, divided into 3 routes. The terminus of each route will unlock a power that will greatly benefit the A Advent. So I need to decide if I want to focus on a single route or develop them all in tandem. The A Advent will gain MXP each time it overcomes a trial. Just like you guide the A Advent's journey, you will guide the STG memory development. These choices all fall on your shoulders. I understand, Anina. I'll do everything in my power to bear this burden. Tutorial. I say not bad. You're doing Infinity. Extremely bloody game. Opponent played in mild bad faith, taking back stupid moves. Oh, can I do that one? But not enough for you to care that much. He ended 1 point ahead, but I claim a moral victory. Fair. Yeah, a lot of people just don't like losing, do they? Right, the assist crew. Let's see what they're all about. The assist crew are those who use their specialities to support those who are fighting on the front lines in battle. That includes all the maids, right? Such as Ren and her division? Precisely. And it's important to remember that the assist crew also have functions they need to fulfill on the ship. I believe we have a maximum of 9 crews made available to assist during combat. To be precise, you will be able to register more assist crews the better the A Advent's overall evaluation is. but only to a maximum of 9. So developing the AI Advent is the key to growing our assist crew as well. Just so, and you need to make sure to assign the assist crew members before you can put them to work. Of course, you can change the assignments as often as you like. Understood. I'll consider everyone's strengths to determine who to register. You can't use anyone on the assist crew until you assign them. Keep that in mind. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, God. So there are the Kaiju user and the dragon versus the demon on the High Awakens. But because of all the DLC stuff, I have money. Look at that. 506,000. So I do feel I could upgrade, like, all the weapons. Oh!
All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die.
One of my favourite quotes, as always, and thank you very much for that support, Maizaminty. Massively appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Great use of a Prime subscription. Going to me. It's there anyway, right? But I love that quote. It's since I saw Blade Runner as a child, and I've loved it ever since. And that's just one of the most iconic speeches I think ever made. But yeah, I'm right with you. I mean, I enjoy winning. I like seeing other people win as long as they've won fairly. It's just like when people don't do it fairly. Let's stick your armor up and endurance. I'm going to just spend 10,000 on my base mech. And then I'll do the same on my 13,000 on my primary. There we go, one up. I think that's fair. Like, not cheating too much. Gain 10 SP at the start of own phase in addition to the base. Yes. I'm going to definitely, like, power up my main character, obviously. If phase is ended with an unspent action, activates the Zeal extra action and Accel Spirits at the start of the next. Yeah, alright. Thank you. Activates the Accel Spirit, +3 move once, and then gain double experience the next enemy destroyed. Yeah, okay. It's my main character, of course I'm going to power her up. Tanhuze Geto. I do love the Japanese voiceover. It's great. Now, I could give you the Accel program, because that'll just give you some movement on the main battleship. I think I'll hold on to that for now. But we are going... Can I power up? Nope, I can't power up. That's fine. Let's equip stuff, then. Now, I worried about putting that on, but now it's like I've got these gold rank stuff from the DLC. Right, all units' weapon terrain objectives are set to A. Equipped unit always hits when its hit rate is 70% or more and always dodges. That could be cool. I mean, that last fight was a pain because all my hit rates were 70% and I missed every single shot. So I'm going to put that on the battleship. Ooh, plus lots of stats. Pretty good. Ooh, Soldier's Medallion. Plus 30 max and starting morale. Morale cap increase does not stack with other parts. That's going on the battleship, I think, because I'm pretty sure I gave it the abilities based off morale. Plus 1 move. CQB and RNG weapons gain a plus 100 attack power and restores 10% of maximum endurance at the start of your own phase. Yeah, okay, thanks. Ranged weapons gain 200 attack power, and you gain plus 1 range on anything else. Move, morale. Set everything to... I mean, literally all that does would be set air to A, which I'm not too fussed about, really, on this character. Plus 10 sight. Which one would... I think just generally having stats up are probably pretty good on the main character. And then definitely want that 70% one. What's going to be another good one? Yeah, the A adapter doesn't... Not the units, just weapons, yeah. Oh, and I wanted the soldier's medallion, wasn't it? Yeah, we go. Cool. That'll work quite nicely. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And save. Now, obviously, I could pump up stats, but there's going to be other robots that I get, right? Okay, so we're going for Kaiju User. It's a fixed sort to adjust the main character. It doesn't say I'm unlocking any robots for either of these. Insectors attack the A Advent. But there's something about they're children of Geta, so I'll probably get Geta Robo, or at least meet them. I think, yeah, that one's gonna be like the big from the trailer stuff. So I'm gonna go from this. We're gonna go with this one. The Demon on High Awakens. This looks like it's based in Gifu, where the star is. That's where I used to live. You're saying Hose has been protecting the world from the shadows? Something like that, I guess. To be honest, I'm still basically a rookie. I can't say I've done much shadowy world defending just yet. Well, if they chose you for this mission, it means you have what it takes, yes? Special team fighting for peace? That's so cool. I don't know if we're as cool as all that. We're just doing our jobs, you know. The head always makes a funny face when I make a big deal about what we do. Ah, you're so modest. I do try to behave like a real ninja. It's in the name of our team and all. Well, if you don't mind me saying so, you don't really possess what I'd describe as a ninja vibe. I know, right? She's more like your average high school girl. Average? Really? Come on, I've got to be a little cuter than average, right? Heck yeah. Anyway, even if no one knows what you're doing, I think you can be proud that you've contributed to peace. Peace, huh? The head would say otherwise. He likes saying stuff like, our wars may be over, but peace is still a long way off. That's true. Japan's in a bad spot. The war with Dr. Hell and the Campbellians are over, and the Yoma Empire's invasion hit a wall. But even though it's on a smaller scale, Valex is still carrying out terrorist attacks all over the world. Now, I just noticed there's a glossary index. So all these words that show up in orange pop up into the glossary in case you don't know what they are. So, a mad scientist who wants to terrorize society in his quest for world domination. He prepared an army of Kikaiju, mechanical beasts he discovered in ancient Mycenaean ruins on Bardos Island to take over the world, but was ultimately killed at the end of a long conflict by Koji Kabuto's Mazin Kaiser. Campbellians, an alien race that invaded Earth. They set their magma beasts into battle, first under the command of the great General Garuda, and later Empress Janira herself. But Combattler V managed to foil their plans at every turn. After Empress Janira's ultimate defeat, the pacifist faction rose to power on planet Campbell, ending the senseless war. The Yoma Empire is an empire of demons that recently awoke from a 12,000-year slumber. It was destroyed along with the preposterous empire of Mu ages ago. They have returned in the modern era to usher in the age of demons once more. I think we know what the rest are, though. We're all tired of war. Why are they doing this? Don't worry, they sent me here to keep A Advent safe. You're in good hands. Then you can count on us right back. We maids of House Franburnett have been working to protect Miss Edgecare as hard as we can. You may be a rising star of Haze, but when it comes to this, we're every bit as good as you. For sure, I feel a lot safer with 99 maids at my back. So, Ren, the head would be furious if I broke the Lunadrak 2. Please keep it in good shape, okay? Right, your mobile armored ninja. A copy of the ninja head model. Armed with stealth and weapons for every situation. Overwhelming opponents with high-speed action and ninja arts. Oh, just let me at every bit of it. Hey, not quite every bit of it. Some of it's black boxed up. Really? What part? The engine and its related control systems. Only the original developers can really tinker with those. Well, so I was told. 80. My Haze comrade should be sending you intel from various locations. I'm counting on you to handle it. Understood. Thank you for cooperating with our information division. Cookie, just so you know, I really like Japanese sweets. Okashi daisuki da yo. I got you. Work hard and you'll find a special dessert on every tray. Okay, I'd almost time for Echika's trip to the city. I'll be there as part of the security detail. Wait, already? I thought her speech to the citizens was much later. She wants to see the city with her own eyes. She's very hard-working, isn't she? That's our lady. For sure. Okay, well, I'll be back soon. I get to know a little bit about the maids. Have a safe trip. So what do you think, 80? At first glance, she seems like your typical bright, bubbly girl. But there's something else I can't place. I suppose that's the ninja part. I don't think she's lying about her willingness to protect Miss Echika. They say the Special Stealth Forces never fail to carry out their task. We'll just have to have faith in that. Well, hey, she seems nice enough, doesn't she? A real go-getter. By the way, did we ever introduce ourselves to her? Come to think of it, we totally didn't! And yet she knew everything. Our names, our jobs, and even the total number of maids. Itoji Satsuki, Agent of Haze, Special Stealth Forces. She could be a snake in the grass. Yes. Yagami City Square. This is where we're supposed to find out what's going on. Doesn't seem very official. Makes sense that it wasn't. I heard the mayor ditch the city before the ship lifted off. Then who's leading this meeting? You won't believe it. They're saying it's the House Fran Burnett lady. House Fran Burnett? The one that supposedly owns all the land Yagami City's built on? That's the one, and the land is all on the ship, so it might be hers too. Everyone seems kind of casual about this. Well, people here are a bit jaded. It's been one thing after another for the Earth for a while, you know. What do they say about Earth, then? Earth. You put Earth. Earth. Why is Earth not in my glossary list? It's fine, quite funny. First, it was trashed by alien invasions. And once we rebuilt from that, it was lizard people, monsters, demons, invaders from other dimensions. When you put it in perspective, what's one little town floating in the air? Seriously? Just like that? Just like that? You really ought to handle this better yourself, Yomogi. You've lived through the Revolutionary War. I know, I'm trying, but still... Your parents aren't coming, Yume? We kind of stay in our shells. Well, you sure don't. What's up with you? Excuse me? I heard you asked another second year to meet you and then ditched him. Yeah, the guy totally went off on me earlier. Terrorist attacks, flying cities, and life just goes on. Anina, I'm sorry you're in this position, Miss Echika. If you want, I can try to address the anxious citizens on your behalf. But I'm just a tutor. I'm afraid I don't know how much I could calm them down. Miss Echika, what I do know is... I'm alright, Anina. The citizens seem to have calmed down a little. And besides, you're the one who taught me how to reach their hearts and minds at times like these. You're too kind, miss. What matters now is that my father left this duty to me. I don't know how much I can do, but I have to do whatever I can. Miss Echika... Right, let's begin. Ooh, ah. Everyone, I thank you for making your way out here today. My name is Echika Y. Fran Burnett, and I am here to explain our present situation. I know I'm very young to shoulder this duty, but I promise you that I will fulfill it to the best of my ability. This vessel, the Mobile Fortification A Advent, was left to me by my late father. I'm its owner, and therefore the one responsible for its safety. This is a duty I shall fulfill with all seriousness and sincerity. As some of you are already aware, the mayor of Yagami City has disembarked from the A Advent. Although this vessel is armed, its defensive systems are under control of a private citizen, namely myself. The Japanese government has contacted me and demanded that the A Advent be surrendered to their custody. However, I will refuse their demand. Private property, even weaponry, should remain with its owners, provided that doing so does not go against the common weal. As citizens of Japan, I'm certain you're all familiar with the biggest example of this, super robots. It is my intention to make use of the A Advent both to safeguard my personal assets and to promote the common weal. I must clarify that the common weal extends to the benefit of everyone who resides on the property. I make the following 3 guarantees to every resident of Yagami City, each pertinent to your welfare. First, a guarantee of residency. You are welcome to continue living in your homes as long as you wish. Second, a guarantee of safety. You have my word that you will be protected as long as you live here. Finally, a guarantee of energy. While the outside world faces crippling energy shortages, you will never have to worry about this. Ooh. As owner of the A Advent, I will also not prevent or hinder anyone from leaving as they please. And while your well-being is assured, I will not refuse anyone who wishes to join our community. I will do everything in my power to make the A Advent a great and vibrant city. I hope you will join me in achieving this goal. Currently, the A Advent is on course for the Gunma Prefecture, avoiding population centres to minimise potential complications. Once the situation is settled, we will begin soliciting feedback from our residents. Please bear with any minor discomforts until then. She's well spoken for a 14-year-old. So anyone can come or go. Fine with me, as long as she keeps those 3 guarantees of hers. Yeah, if we stayed in Tokyo, we'd just get attacked again. Or worse. I work remote, so I don't have to worry about commuting. Are you staying, Kayami? Why not? As long as I can still look for a job. Wait, you were actually going to look for work? Well, yeah. Guarantee of safety, eh? Yeah, I guess this giant dome could repel your garden variety attack. If only it were that easy. What, you think the girl's biting off more than she can chew? Oh, nah, I'm sure she's taking this seriously. Just that I have a bad feeling. Man, your premonition ability is cool and all, but sometimes you're totally off the mark. It's never off. Just happens to be a little too broad. Though, if we're talking accuracy, I have to admit my powers pale in comparison to my brother's. Anyway, you were right. It was a good idea to come here. Right. Looks like the ship is heading right for Mount Asama. That's where we'll find what we're after. The Hayato Jin, too. Excuse me, but did I just hear you two know exactly what's on Mount Asama? When did you... I'd really appreciate an answer, Mr. Man. Takes skill to get behind me without noticing. Who are you supposed to be? Are you in league with those scumbags? Tell me. I think what we have here is a failure to communicate. Hold it, Takuma. This one isn't some pretty face. And no, getting some nasty vibes from this one. In that case, yeah, we're blowing this popsicle stand. Let's throw some more cliches in there. Wait, you're not supposed to run away when a cute girl talks to you. Whoa there. Whoops, excuse me, I'm in a hurry. Well, that sounds like a you problem. You can't just bump into me and mouth off. I even said please. Ugh, you're a lot like my brother. Terribly sorry. Are you hurt? Nah, I'm fine. Apology accepted. And they're gone. They were definitely not average townies. What, you got something to say? Guess we got plenty of interesting folks around here. Yurimot! Ha! Okay. That looks so much like the supermarket next to where I used to live.
Welcome, helpful onions.
Yes, welcome, helpful onions. Hey, onions! Okay, I think we lost them. Sheesh, never a dull moment in this town. All that running worked up an appetite. Hey, you there. Me? What is it, sir? Oh,
That was scary.
yeah, that's more like it. But see, Fleroy noticed you, so you can sneak in. How you doing, onions? Well, what are you looking for? Rice balls and some soda. You should be able to find out what you need at Yuri Mart. Just in time for the daily discount too. Huh? Who are you? The store's pitchman? Not really. I just work there part-time. Oh? You're not bad at grabbing business. They should give you a raise. Thanks. Ah! Calm down, the explosion wasn't close. Seems like it happened outside the dome. Takuma, it's time. Hold on, Baku. Let's buy some rice balls before we go. Where are you going? Through the doorway to hell, most likely. Say what? That kid's gonna end up being a pilot, isn't he? Or a support character. The demon on high awakens. It's definitely kind of late, onions. I'm right with you, the tired. I'm just finishing off this mission and then we'll probably stop for the night. But very glad that you managed to pop in. I've had a few people pop in to say hi, which was really, it's been really nice. But how was Squire tonight? And I'm right again. Definitely understand that. Like every time I try and say goodnight to someone, we usually end up chatting for at least an extra hour. I was out with my friend Andy on Friday night, and it's like, right, I need to go home because I'm up early on Saturday. And then we kept talking till about, what, to midnight, something like that. I was like, oh, I need to sleep. I should be in bed half an hour ago. I was nice, though. Hadn't seen him in ages. And just got back from France, so had a lot to talk about. Yeah. What do you know? They were right. Anyone could come or go. I'm pretty sure they'd rather not welcome those guys. Whereabouts? Speaking of, who are they? Hell if I know. They sure don't look friendly. What are those creatures? It looked like they came from a distortion in space. The Information Division has reported sightings of them in various locations around the world. They've been codenamed Insectors, and I'm afraid they are hostile. Okay, lemonade time. They must be the ones responsible for that explosion. Come on, we're supposed to be getting the getters in this story. That's good. New setup and lots of new people. Excellent. So all ready for a new year of concert prep. Say, my uncle's actually joined choir. Saw him in a recording. He was at the Edinburgh Fringe, actually performing on one of the stages, which was really, really cool. It's the rock choir. So they do like choir versions of like big rock songs. It's so very much him. Really funny conversations. Like I never thought when I retired I'd end up singing. I was like, it's beautiful. I'd forward them on and be like, yeah, my uncle's there and my aunt. His wife's like 2 people down, but it's like the public. I might be able to find the public links for them. It was supposed to be live streamed, but because of all the weather warnings and stuff during the weekend of the Fringe, a lot of things got cancelled and moved. Ah, you're doing Bohemian Rhapsody. Nice. That works so well as a choir. Right. Let's hurry, Takuma. We're almost there. You bet. Baku, look. Those are Getter robos. The Sartome laboratory has sent their getters. Alright. Still, it looks like those bugs already have a target. D2 squad, commencing attack. We get getters. But do we get Shingeta? I don't know. So, the D2 squadron has made contact. That's weird. I would have bet they'd go straight for the lab. The target appears to be that vessel. What is that? Some newfangled colony ship? a warship of unknown affiliation. I understand the Japanese government is trying to seize it as quickly as they can. Things have been going downhill lately. I bet they're in a hurry to gather weapons for whatever big thing's about to happen. Well, we won't ignore the situation. We're going to engage the insectors. Say, what's that? Looks like there's people on the battlefield. Ignore the bystanders. Commence the attack.
Welcome Cotton_and_Hyde.
Hello, Cotton and Hyde. Sorry, I do love the way Fleroy calls you Hyde. Ah, yeah. So much for those getters. You need Shin Getter. If you're right on the money, Baku, one of the getters fell right here. You okay, Takuma? You were caught in the explosion. I'm way tougher than most people. I can sleep off an explosion or two. The Lunar Drac has deployed. Forte, you must protect the A Advent. That's what I'm here for. Leave it to me. Wow, nice scarf. Let's do our thing while it keeps them busy. The Saotome Laboratory. Hayato Jin won't be able to ignore you if you beat the enemy using the Getter unit. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Baku. Nothing from the Saotome Laboratory. I don't think they're going to send the final legacy. It's okay, I'll protect the A Advent and honor Echika's word. Any allied unit defeated. That's not good. Move. You can move there. And stand by. Well, actually, let's have a quick look at the battlefield. So we've got one of these insectors is over here. It's got 4,000 health. They're not too strong. So they're all scattered over that side of the battlefield. I don't know what their movement's like. Okay, so I can get to about here and still be okay. Like there, I think is probably alright. And I don't think I'm in control of them. I'm not. That's a shame. Okay, end phase. Let's go. Hey! Oh, I forgot to check the other one. Right, that's fine. You have a 0% chance of hitting me, so that's fine. Guarantees of residency, safety, and energy. I'll do my best to help with the guarantee of safety, so keep your chin up, Echika. So you can't be here for long. That's fine. I'm just happy to see people. That's what I stream for, is that I get a chance to talk to people. So just glad to see you. Hope things are going well. And yeah, definitely enjoying the game. As you can see, the animation is bonkers. Like, absolutely bonkers. Come on, here we go. All of you run in. Yeah, it's fine. You run in. Fine, they can't hurt me. I think I'm using the same counterattack. Dodge. I am ninja. Oni dash. Run like a devil. That combo, though, is beautiful. Like, punch, punch, punt them into the air, then as they're flying back, grapple them and yoink them back in just so you can get them with one last punch or kick. It's just like, yeah, I like that combo. I am going to have to use it in a game at some point. Are you done yet? The security on this thing is absolute top-of-the-line stuff. In order to maximize compatibility with the pilot, they utilized a neural network. That's our way in. Skip the technobabble and hurry it up. And done. Hatches open. I feel sorry for the dead pilot, but we need to get him more than he does. Alright, let's go. How did those brats get inside a D2? Oh, they managed to bypass the security. I want to see their mugs. Monitor, switch on. What's with this screen? Turn on by itself. I recognize that face. Oh, is this the Satomi laboratory? Hey, yo, is Hayato Jin there? I'm Jin. Just the who the hell is asking. Hold that thought. They're coming. Whoa there, you're seriously going to pilot a Geta unit without an augment suit? I don't need it. I have guts of steel. Not the first time I've seen this kind of recklessness. Hey, kid, tell me your name before you get yourself killed. My name is Takuma Nagare. Unbelievable. Who's your father? My old man is Yoma Nagare. Wow, that's gotta hurt. Takuma Nagare. Yoma-san, eh? If that's actually true, then he's a child chosen by the Geta rays. It's possible that he was born having been fully exposed to them. Things are gonna get real interesting now. We can't let that boy get killed. Geta arc, launch! Yeah, let's go! Pretty good. He's being so reckless. Are they gonna be okay? Yeah! Pipe down, Baku. Here comes another one. Oh, that's a big one. Whoa, it comes down from... It came down from above! Baku, we're going for the big one. Drop dead! Uh-oh. This isn't working. Just have to keep going till it does. Gah! That robot won't last for long. Miss Echika, something's coming. There it is! Is that a Geta Robo? The D2 is at its limits. Get in. Who the hell are you? Do you have a death wish? Hurry up! Takuma! Whatever, let's get in there. This is called Geta Arc. Geta Arc? Commander Jin told me to give you control. Do as you please. Giving me control? Awesome! And there comes the music! Let's go, Geta! We're going for the big one. Wait, this voice. You're that scary guy from the square, right? You know that high school girl who chased me? We could play out touching reunion later. Can you handle that thing? Got it. Consider it toast. Don't waste any time. Your bodies will only last 3 minutes without an augment suit. In other words, we either take down the enemy in these 3 minutes or we're dead. Hell yeah! A little thrill to spice things up. Come on, Geta, can you handle my boiling blood? I have to... Ooh. I didn't see that. That didn't last very long. So, I get defeated if we reach turn 5. Righto. Let's do this. Now, I only have 33 SP on here, so I have to save it. But I can only attack or move. So I'm going to move into here. And we'll go for... Yeah, I can't destroy anything in one hit, so we'll just go for a nice quick attack. Yeah, boom. Right, so the battle shot. Ooh, the Geta beam. I'll start with the Geta beam because I don't have to move for that. And it's bullseye, which means I can have 100% hit, but I can 100% hit anyway. So this is Arc. The baby's got so much power. Any normal person would have been crushed by the G-Force. This is the first time in Geta Arc. Is he planning it on intuition? Is he piloting it on intuition alone? No one can stop me now. Get in my way and I'll wreck you up. Yeah! I mean, we're gonna get hit back, but I don't care. That was cool. Such an ugly enemy. Boo. Okay, that's it. That was turn 1. Hey. Right, so getting close. You attack me, and I will counterattack for free. Whee. You fly at me and don't miss. Ooh, what are we counterattacking with? Lundrache is what she wants to call it. I'd be calling it Lundrach, but it's Lunadrach, but she's got the Lundrache. Okay. That's why we should sometimes put the Japanese pronunciations on. Right, boom. Oh, you're attacking my ship now. 100% accuracy for 1,000 damage. 92%, I will hit you at that point. But it's not gonna... It's gonna destroy you! Oh, in which case... Let's go with gain. Because that's what I always do. If someone has the gain spirit, I don't know how much I can do or how far I can go yet. But I will live up to this responsibility. I owe it to them and to my father who left me the means to do it. Yeah, if they have the gain spirit, yeah, always try and get them into the position where they'll get the killing blow off. You hit my ship. You know, your initial interest was because you thought it'd be like the TV show Robot Wars. Ah! So yeah, that's been replaced now by BattleBots, obviously. But now this is a long-running game series called Super Robot Wars, which is just a big SRPG, so strategy role-playing game, based off a crossover between like every super robot anime ever made. And the combat always goes into that side-scrolling 2.5D style, like really anime combat, so you get to see their moves. The pilots will shout out their moves and quotes and stuff from the series. It plays their theme songs when they come on. It's just very, very cool. There we go, we leveled up. Oh, you're gonna hit me. And you're going to fall over. But this is an original character made purely for this game. Yay. Oh, you're going to attack her as well? That's really cute. I'll skip this animation there. Okay, 65% accuracy. What we're gonna counter with the getter beam, okay. It's flying through the airs. Hopefully that means the ad's over. So what's that? Another not so impossible Mission Impossible and some very unfunny getting on the jokes audible. Oh, okay, is that what the adverts were? See, it's funny because I had to fill out a survey for Twitch today. which is all about like advertisements and things like that. Like, are the adverts appropriate? I'm like, I don't know, I don't see them. How often are they played? A lot. I do really want to see the new Mission Impossible movie though, because it's the last one, and it's like, it'll be so good. Right, can I attack? Oh, I can. Let's go with the missiles. I don't think I've... Yeah, I don't have... So, don't need... Alright, let's do it. Now, that's funny, because the first time we did this move, and she said that line, if we fire this many, one has to hit. They all missed. All of them. Every single one. That's why I gave her the item that says, if you've got over 70% accuracy, you hit. Because that was just annoying the hell out of me. Right. Ooh. Have we seen all... I think we've seen all of these now. Now, if I go here... Oh, no, that one's got to be range of 2 to 5 and not have moved. Right, if I go over here... It's too far away. I can do that one. And that'll win the fight. I'm just going to skip the animation, though. It's fine. And we're going to move in for a nice close attack. Get a tomahawk. That's a classic. And that will definitely end it. We're only going to see 2 of the attacks, but get a tomahawk. Let's go. It's like I know what to do. It's because you were bathed in Get a Raise. Ah! Oh, you're so dead. I love it. Beautiful. There we go. So you enjoyed the ones you've seen. The last one I watched, you came up with a more entertaining plot as you watched it. So yeah, that's what I love about those kind of films. And do you ever watch the TV series of Mission Impossible as well? I still love watching that on like a weekly basis. But I actually find it gives some really good ideas for like RP plots as well. Like the idea of setting up like these little missions and the ways that you have to put a team together to try and deal with it. Oh, I designed a Shadowrun plot based off something like that. Like which was like an infiltration into like a high security megacorp facility. So much fun writing that one. But yeah, the movies are based off a TV series. So it's not like there's a TV series of the movies with Tom Cruise in it. The first Mission Impossible movie was based off the TV series. I highly recommend it. It's definitely aged. I think it's like from the 70s, maybe. But it's still a great watch because it was always like every episode was a mission. Like, and Ethan Hunt was the main character. So it's always a case of here's your mission, should you choose to accept it? Blah, 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 blah. And then they had the episode to try and solve the mission. So every episode was something that seemed impossible, and it was all about how the team came up with ways to get through it, and it was very cool. Which is why the first movie was such a shock, because it was, like, very different from the TV series. But they still had enough nods to it. There we go. All hostiles have been neutralized. We've managed to honor the guarantee of safety. Thank goodness. Man, it hurts everywhere. How are you feeling? What kind of question's that? Like crap, obviously. You held up well. I didn't think humans could be as tough as you are. Huh? Humans? I'll admit, you've got potential. You... Save it for later. It's not over yet. Get that. Miss Echka, incoming message from the Sao Tome laboratory. They're offering us protection. Protection. Sounds so benevolent when taken at face value. Tell them we accept. Are you sure about this? I have a feeling we may not have a choice this time. I just can't explain why. So, who's the brat that hijacked his way through the D2 security? Baku Yamagishi, the younger brother of Tahir, the founder of the Green Earth religion. Well, what do you know? Fate does have a twisted sense of humor. Ryoma and Tahir, who last piloted Shin Getter at the end of the conflict 19 years ago. Now, Ryoma's son and Tahir's brother are here. This is Igari. Commander Jin, please hurry to the hangar. What just happened? Sir, it's Kamui. He's fighting with our new guest. Oops. It's because he's not human. What are you staring at? Is my face really that strange? Yes, it is. Gah! I'm warning you, the next time you stare at me like that, I'll gouge your eyes out. Don't give me that crap. Everyone would stare at something they've never seen before. It's common sense. Your face is weird as hell. I can't tell if you're a human or a saurian. What's a lizard bastard like you even doing here? You piece of... Punchy punch punch punch. What the? Think I'm just gonna stand here and take it? How can you still dodge like that after taking that punch? Huh. Guess what? I'm immortal. Perfect. Then you won't mind if I kill you. Sure, as if you could. This took a very different direction. Kamui, stand down. Let it go. Yes, sir. And you, Takamo Nagare, show me your face. Don't bother, this is nothing. I'm not even bleeding. I'm not looking at your injuries, boy. I'm looking at the blood flowing from your veins. The blood of Ryoma Nagare. My dad's? I'm certain of it now. You even share his stupidity. Alright, both of you, follow me. Baku Yamagishi, you're coming too. Me? Yes, you. We have much to discuss. Sounds good. I had questions for you anyway. This is the Sao Tome Laboratories control room. What's the verdict, Takuma? Are they here? No, they're not. What are you talking about? Yo, Hayato Jin, I've got a question for you. 10 years ago, a bunch of scientists from here came to my family's dojo and demanded access to me for use in Ghetto Ray research. Was that done under your orders? Hell if I know. Don't lie to me. 10 years ago, this lab was closed to deal with the aftermath of the war. Wherever they were, they didn't come from here. Then, who was it? Who's the scumbag who killed my mother? Yo, what? Those bastards killed my mother when she refused to give in to their demands. I've come to find her killers and avenge her. There we go, there's our cliche plot number 2. So, you're Ryoma's offspring. That's a fine physique you've got. Reminds me of Ryoma for sure. The hell? Who's this dirty old geezer? This is Professor Shikishima, a veteran weapons developer who's been part of the Sao Tome laboratory staff since its first iteration. As you may have surmised, he was acquainted with your father, Ryoma Nagare. He knew my dad? So, somebody was after you, huh? It's no surprise that they'd be interested in this body of yours. After all, you inherited the blood of Ryoma after he was directly exposed to the Ghetto rays for years. Ah! Shucks, I couldn't have resisted the urge to study you myself had I known that Ryoma bore a son. Buzz off. It's nothing for me here. Let's go, Baku. What a waste of time. Alright, sure. Wait. What now? You're already 2 steps into hell. You're not getting out of this war. War? You talk about those giant bugs? Yes. This information hasn't been made public yet, but we're currently at war with an unknown enemy. Unknown? You fought them multiple times, looks like. How have you not identified them after they've shown up so much? Because they always appear by traveling through space-time, from a location other than Earth. They're coming here from somewhere deep in the far reaches of space. You saying they're aliens? That's right. An armed alien force with highly advanced scientific knowledge and technology that allows them to control things like on an interstellar scale. Interstellar travel ain't that weird nowadays. Even I know about fold tech. What makes them unique is the fact that they're specifically targeting Getter. What? They only started attacking in the last couple of years, but similar foes we believe to be part of the same force have appeared previously. They're not from the Hyaki Empire or the Dinosaur Empire. We call them insects for obvious reasons. They appear whenever Getter is ignore everything else, and vanish after they engage Getter. Almost like their only purpose here was to ascertain something. And you got no clues? The new United Nations government regulates human presence in the galaxy, so we made inquiries, but they've produced no useful information. That means they don't come from any star system humanity has reached. The only thing we know for sure is that they're after Getter. What was that weird feeling? I'm feeling a pressure rising from the depths of the earth. If you picked up on that, then we can get right to the point, because that is none other than Getter. Are you serious? Dead serious. You two were summoned here by Getter. Getter itself. Summoned us here? That's right. It was the will of Getter. Takuma Nagare, Baku Yamagishi. You will pilot Ark together with Kamui, because that is your destiny. Piloting Getter is our destiny? Pfft, I'll pass. Thanks. What? It's pointless for me to stick around here any longer. Did Ryoma raise you to be a chicken or what? Like hell he did. Then what's the problem? I told you, I'm only after one thing. I'll find those bastards that killed my mom and wring the life from them with what they did that day. I've got other places to be if they're not here. Come on, let's go, Baku. What's wrong? I think I better stay. What? Listen, man. I know my powers aren't as good as my brother's. But even so, if there's a role for me here and they claim that it's my destiny, then I get the feeling it might be true. I can't really explain it well, but I definitely had the sense that we were being led here from the very start. The vortex of Getter energy in this lab was what guided us. Even I'm certain of that much. Baku. Sorry, Takuma. I hate to bail on you. I'm sorry. Seriously, forgive me. Come on, man. You've saved my bacon more times than I can count. Back then, when they were hunting me down, I was only able to stay alive because of you. So that's why I can't just be like, whatever, and leave you here, dude. It's my turn to follow your lead for once. But wait, there's nothing left here to help you find the guy who's attacked your dojo. Well, what those guys wanted were Getter rays on my body, which means they're bound to show up here eventually. Hayato-jin, you've got yourself a deal. Yahoo! Now you're sounding more like Ryoma's son. You'll regret agreeing to it without actually knowing what you're in for. What do you mean, going around and raising hell in a giant robot? Sounds like a cakewalk to me. Just so you know, you haven't seen Ark's true power yet. What do you mean? Ark was in safety mode because you weren't wearing an augment suit. Wait, that was with limiters on? Bring it on, I'll show you what I can handle, Ark, even at full power. Come on, give me a wish training from hell. I like your enthusiasm, but you'll have to learn through real combat. Huh? Let them in. Thank you for having us. The lady who owns Yugami City. And her bodyguard. The weirdo ninja girl. Pfft, at least make it weirdo Kunoichi or something. Takuma Kamui Baku. You will transfer to the A Advent along with Getter Ark. Say what? The Japanese government repeated attempts to seize that vessel bother me. I've decided to entrust them with Ark to deter the government from taking further action, as well as to protect the citizens. You sure about us, Commander Jin? Supplies are one thing, but you're handing over your greatest asset. It's an opportunity to gain experience in the field. Believe me, this deal favors us. Don't be shy with my missiles, Missy. You keep firing them and I'll keep sending you more. Okay, that's enough, Gramps. I'm going to have to ask you to step away from Miss Ichika. And just to be clear, it's not an invitation to invade my personal space. Girl. Yes? Even with that pretty face, I can tell you've been to hell and back. You'd be able to use my weapons at 120% of their potential. Take anything you like, by all means. Sorry, Gramps. I'm a delicate flower. I could never handle things that dangerous. Like, for real. Thank you for keeping me safe, Forte. Oh, no need to thank me. Just doing my job. I understand, but that said, it's nice to be appreciated, you know. Glad you do, Ichika. Of course. In addition to supplies, we'll provide the A Advent with spare parts and equipment for Ark. Kamui, you will be responsible for Takuma and Baku. Understood. It's a pleasure to have you aboard, Mr. Kamui. Is something the matter? Why aren't you afraid of me? Kamui, are you seriously going to start a fight with a tiny little girl? Hang on, she can handle this. Answer me. I already said that everyone is welcome aboard the A Advent, as long as they don't intend to disturb the common wheel. That's all. I see. I apologize for my blunders. No, it's quite alright. Turns out he does know how to apologize. And Mr. Takuma? Yeah? I appreciate your concern, but don't ever call me a tiny little girl again. Got it. I'll be more careful. What are you smirking at? You, obviously. You wanna fight? Bring it on! Give it a rest, guys. You'll make Miss Hitchcock mad. Yeah, you're right. Wouldn't want to get kicked off the A Advent before we even set foot inside. Then get ready to go. There's no time to waste. Gotcha. I'm off. Dikimasu. Takuma. What is it now? Don't humiliate yourself out there. What the hell are you talking about? We'll leave as soon as we're ready, Commander. Thank you for accommodating our needs, Commander Jin. Farewell. Woo. Their needs, huh? Sorry, onions. I was miles away reading dialogue. But have a good night. Sleep well. Glad you managed to drop back in. And I've been streaming every Sunday. But, yeah, we'll see how the weekday ones go. Because, yeah, work's going to be an interesting one this year. But we'll see what we can do. It's because I'm on holiday still. Wow, it's my last day of holiday tomorrow. So I figured I could stay up a little bit later than usual gaming. Oh, you're tricking innocent girls now. You're such a devil, you. You're diverting the Insecto's attention to that ship away from the laboratory, aren't you? You're half right. We can't let them find out what we're keeping below the laboratory. It's a good decoy requires good bait. And that's Ark, eh? I guess it is a way to get some real experience in the field. What if they get crushed instead? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. If a little dogfight is enough to kill them, then letting them die would be a more fortunate end. Ooh, we have secret plot from the Saotome laboratory. I got repair kit, potential program. We finished it in 3 turns, not 5. Awesome. And there's 5 more experience for my 3 assists. Right. Very quick check then. Look. Ooh, we've got lots of new mechs. Get a Ark, get a Kirik, and get a Khan. Now, just like I did on the last ones, I'm going to spend a little bit of money. Upgrading everything up to level 1. There we go. Then equipping parts. Get a... Right, so it was pretty strong. I think giving him more movement and attack power could be funny. And just make him good at everything. Yeah, let's just make the robots good in all terrains. Ah, yeah, they're like all 3 of them are basically almost 1 unit. Okay. You just equip the same 2 items to all of them. That makes sense. Sort of. Pilots wise. Chosen Child of Geta activates when all 3 pilots are present and at 140 plus morale. Yeah, okay. Lost HP increases stats. Get more morale at starting points and to get more max morale. So maybe I should give them the morale boost item. Yeah, I only have 3 assists. I've got nothing optional yet. Okay. Oh, as my ship rank's gone up to F, I get a new assist slot. And we did get a lot of points here, so I can afford these. So I'm going to get more hit points. And I kind of like this more armor, so we take less damage. And then there was this one, which was mobility. Why not? And allies that close to the A advent gain hit points. There we go. I kind of like that. I mean, we can afford more, but for now, that's pretty good. Units on board a ship regain hit points and endurance at the start of an ally phase. No, can't be bothered on that one. Max N. I think I'm kind of okay with what we've got so far. Although that one, the 5% to weapon upgrade costs, could be useful. And deploy with an extra assist charge, also fairly useful. But I've already spent some of the DLC stuff there. And look, yay, next mission. But that has been quite a good preview, I think. I've massively enjoyed that. And if the folks have enjoyed it, I might try and continue this a little bit on a weekly basis. That would mean, though, that I have to resist playing it. I've got plenty of other things I can play, right? But that was great. I would say some of the control things and interface options I am not a big fan of. That weird thing when you're trying to unlock the STG memory and it starts flashing at you is a really bad design. I'm hoping that gets patched and fixed. Some of the things just disappear a little bit too fast, but generally, very smooth interface. The upgrade system's simple enough. Controls were pretty good and responsive. The animation's great. Highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Super Robot games, then yeah, I would definitely pick it up. Ooh. I forgot it does. Finest Mariner? Hey, Damon, listen. There's this food cart I always go to. The other day, there was this guy who took up one bite of his meat bun and was all, damn, that's good. Top of his lungs. So I was thinking, maybe we could go grab a bite together. So what do you say? Hold on, where's Domon? Tell me. Where's Domon? I love that little skit when you crit. I think you get an achievement for that as well. That was beautiful. But either way, thank you very much for everyone who did stop by tonight. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of all of that. It is very much a very talky game. Lots of dialogue, lots of stories. They try and weave together all the multiple universes and storylines. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how insane this gets. But other than that, I may be back tomorrow for horror stream. It depends on what happens with deliveries and how tired I am. But I will definitely be back on Sunday, the day before I go back to work, for some more Final Fantasy V. So whatever you got planned for the weekend, I hope you guys have a fantastic one. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully I'll catch you around. You know where I am. If you need anything, just check out the usual socials. On MORI20 DM. Also looks like the Pandemonium Institute has stopped streaming, so well. Right, I will catch you lovely people later. Have a great one. Kyotsuke te oyasumi. Bye bye.